Success leaves clues, and so does failure. If you look closely at the habits of people who generally succeed in the long run, you will find that they are the polar opposite of those who consistently fail. It is important to understand that success is not solely dependent on luck or good fortune. Even if you are the most fortunate and blessed person on earth, if you consistently follow these habits of failure, no amount of luck can save you. Success and failure are not random occurrences but a result of our habits and choices. Successful people have clear visions, set goals, work hard, continuously learn and improve, surround themselves with positive influences, and take responsibility for their actions. On the other hand, those who consistently fail lack direction, have a lazy attitude, resist change, surround themselves with negativity, and refuse to take responsibility. It is important to recognize and adopt the habits of success in order to achieve long-term success. You love wasting money and expect your parents to foot the bill. There is a certain level of privilege that comes with having parents who are willing and able to financially support you. It is not inherently wrong to rely on your parents for financial assistance, especially when you are young and just starting out in life. However, it becomes problematic when you take advantage of their generosity and develop a sense of entitlement towards their money. If you constantly waste your parents' hard-earned money without any consideration for the value of it, you are displaying a lack of maturity and responsibility. Money is not an infinite resource, and it is important to recognize the effort and sacrifices that your parents have made to provide for you. By mindlessly spending their money on frivolous things, you are not only disrespecting their hard work, but also undermining your own financial growth and independence. Furthermore, if you don't learn to respect money, it won't respect you in return. Money is a tool that should be used wisely and thoughtfully. When you continuously waste it without any regard for its value, you are setting yourself up for a future filled with financial instability and struggles. It is crucial to develop good financial habits early on, such as budgeting, saving, and making responsible spending decisions. By doing so, you will not only gain a sense of financial independence, but also build a solid foundation for your future. Appreciating the value of money goes beyond just understanding its purchasing power. It also involves understanding the effort, time, and sacrifices that go into earning it. When you take the time to appreciate the hard work your parents put into providing for you, you will naturally develop a sense of gratitude and responsibility towards money. This, in turn, will lead to a more conscientious approach to spending and a greater appreciation for the value of every dollar. It is important to remember that financial support from your parents is a privilege, not a right. They are not obligated to foot the bill for your every want and desire. Instead of relying solely on their financial assistance, it is essential to take steps towards becoming financially independent. This might involve finding a part-time job, saving money, and developing a budget to manage your expenses. By taking control of your own finances, you will not only alleviate the burden on your parents, but also gain a sense of empowerment and self-reliance. In conclusion, it is crucial to respect and appreciate the money that your parents provide for you. Taking their financial support for granted and wasting it on unnecessary expenses displays a lack of maturity and responsibility. By developing good financial habits, understanding the value of money, and working towards financial independence, you will not only show gratitude towards your parents' hard work, but also set yourself up for a successful and stable future. Remember, money is a tool that should be used wisely and respectfully, and by doing so, it will in turn respect you. You are not disciplined. These words may sting, but they hold a truth that cannot be ignored. Discipline is the key to success, and without it, you are simply setting yourself up for failure. Discipline is the ability to control your impulses and desires in order to achieve a greater goal. It is about making sacrifices today for a better tomorrow. It requires the willingness to endure pain and discomfort in the present, with the knowledge that it will lead to a payoff in the future. If you constantly seek instant pleasure and gratification, if you are unwilling to delay gratification for long-term success, then your life is no different from that of an animal. Animals are driven by their basic needs of food and sleep, and if you are content with a life limited to those basic needs, then good for you. But if you aspire to achieve greatness, if you dream of making a difference in the world, then discipline is non-negotiable. Discipline is what separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. It is what enables individuals to push beyond their limits and achieve things that others only dream of. Look at any successful person, and you will find that discipline is a common trait among them. They have the ability to stay focused on their goals, to work hard consistently, and to make the necessary sacrifices along the way. Discipline is not always easy. It requires self-control and the ability to resist temptations. It means saying no to distractions and short-term pleasures. It means waking up early and putting in the hours of work when others are still sleeping. It means pushing through challenges and setbacks, even when it feels easier to give up. But it is through these acts of discipline that true greatness is achieved. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, once said, "Confidence comes from discipline and training." And he couldn't be more right. Discipline breeds confidence because it gives you the assurance that you have the power to control your own destiny. When you have discipline, you have the confidence to take on challenges and to overcome obstacles. You know that you have the ability to achieve your goals because you have the discipline to put in the necessary work. So if you find yourself lacking discipline, it's time to make a change. Start by setting clear goals for yourself and creating a plan of action to achieve them. Break your goals down into smaller, manageable tasks and hold yourself accountable for completing them. Find ways to stay motivated and focused, whether it's through positive affirmations, visualizations, or surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals. Remember, discipline is not something that happens overnight. It is a skill that must be developed and practiced consistently. Start small and gradually increase your level of discipline. Celebrate your successes along the way and learn from your failures. And most importantly, never give up. With discipline, anything is possible, and you have the power to change the world. You don't finish what you start. You don't finish what you start. These are some of the harshest words one can hear, yet they hold a great deal of truth. One of the key differences between successful people and failures is that the former usually finish what they start, while the latter almost never do. It is a simple concept, but one that holds immense power. We live in a world where instant gratification is the norm. We want things quickly and easily, and we often lack the patience and perseverance to see things through to the end. This mentality is detrimental to our success and personal growth. We start projects, goals, and dreams with great enthusiasm, but when the going gets tough, we throw in the towel. Passion is often cited as the driving force behind success. It is what fuels our desire to achieve greatness. However, passion alone is not enough. It is merely the starting point. Without the commitment to go through with it all the way, passion becomes nothing more than a fleeting emotion. Finishing what we start requires discipline, determination, and a strong work ethic. It means pushing through the obstacles and challenges that inevitably arise along the way. It means staying focused and not allowing ourselves to be easily distracted. It means making sacrifices and prioritizing our goals over temporary pleasures. When we don't finish what we start, we miss out on the opportunity to learn and grow. Each unfinished project or goal is a missed chance to develop new skills, gain valuable experience, and expand our knowledge. It is a waste of our potential and a disservice to ourselves. Moreover, not finishing what we start can have a negative impact on our self-esteem and confidence. When we constantly abandon our goals, we start to doubt our abilities and question our worth. We become trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and fear of failure, which further hinders our progress. On the other hand, finishing what we start brings a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment. It boosts our self-confidence and motivates us to take on new challenges. It sets a precedent for success and creates a positive momentum that carries us forward. So how can we overcome the tendency to not finish what we start? It starts with setting realistic goals and breaking them down into manageable tasks. By taking small, consistent steps towards our objectives, we build momentum and increase our chances of success. It is also important to stay accountable and surround ourselves with supportive individuals who can help us stay on track. Additionally, we must cultivate discipline and perseverance. We need to develop the habit of pushing through discomfort and staying committed, even when the initial excitement fades. This requires mental strength and a willingness to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. In conclusion, finishing what we start is crucial for success and personal growth. It requires discipline, determination, and a strong work ethic. Passion alone is not enough. We must have the commitment to go through with it all the way. By finishing what we start, we not only maximize our potential but also build self-confidence and create a positive momentum for future success. So let us make a conscious effort to break free from the cycle of unfinished projects and goals, and instead, embrace the power of completion. You love playing the blame game. You love playing the blame game, don't you? It's always someone else's fault that you haven't achieved success. You blame your parents for not giving you enough opportunities, your boss for not recognizing your talents, and your friends for not supporting you enough. But let me tell you something, my friend, playing the blame game will get you nowhere. Sure, some people are fortunate enough to be born into the right circumstances and get the right opportunities. But even those opportunities will be absolutely useless if you don't have the will to succeed. The single biggest factor behind success is how badly you want it and your willingness to take personal responsibility for your actions. Blaming others for your lack of success is a passive approach to life. It means you believe someone else is in control of your destiny. And once you start believing that, you are doomed. You are giving away your power and control over your own life. Instead of playing the blame game, why not take a step back and reflect on your own actions and choices? Ask yourself what you could have done differently to achieve your goals. Take ownership of your mistakes and learn from them. Success is not handed to you on a silver platter, you have to work for it. Stop waiting for someone else to give you the opportunities you desire. Create your own opportunities. Take risks, step out of your comfort zone, and seize every chance that comes your way. Success is not guaranteed, but if you don't even try, you will never know what you are capable of achieving. It's time to shift your mindset from blaming others to taking personal responsibility. Instead of dwelling on the things you can't control, focus on what you can control: your attitude, your actions, and your determination. Cultivate a positive mindset and believe in your own abilities. Surround yourself with people who inspire and support you. Remember, success is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about continuously striving for improvement and growth. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity and keep pushing forward. Don't let setbacks discourage you, let them fuel your determination to succeed. So, my friend, it's time to stop playing the blame game. Take control of your own destiny and start taking personal responsibility for your success. Believe in yourself, work hard, and never give up. The power to succeed lies within you. You don't believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you are almost certain to fail. Why, you ask? It is simple. Those who believe that something is possible make determined efforts to make their dreams come true. Chronic failures, on the other hand, believe from the very beginning that nothing is going to work. As a result, they never put in the effort to succeed or are always looking for signs that prove what they are doing won't work. Their lack of self-belief ensures a lack of action and eventually a lack of success. You don't set goals. You don't believe in yourself. These words can be incredibly disheartening to hear, but they hold a lot of truth. Believing in yourself is a crucial factor in determining your success in life. Without self-belief, you are setting yourself up for failure. When you don't believe in yourself, you are essentially telling yourself that you are not capable of achieving your goals and dreams. This negative mindset becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. If you don't believe in yourself, you won't put in the necessary effort to make your dreams a reality. Believing in yourself is the first step towards achieving success. When you have faith in your abilities and potential, you are more likely to take risks and pursue your goals with determination. You are willing to put in the hard work and make the necessary sacrifices because you believe that you are capable of achieving great things. On the other hand, when you lack self-belief, you are constantly plagued by self-doubt. You second-guess every decision you make and are hesitant to take action. This fear of failure holds you back from reaching your full potential. Believing in yourself is not about being arrogant or overly confident. It is about recognizing your worth and acknowledging that you have the skills and abilities to achieve your goals. It is about having a positive mindset and trusting yourself to overcome obstacles and challenges. When you believe in yourself, you become more resilient. You are able to bounce back from failures and setbacks because you have the confidence to keep going. You understand that failure is not a reflection of your worth, but rather a stepping stone towards success. Self-belief also affects how others perceive you. When you exude confidence and believe in yourself, others are more likely to believe in you as well. People are drawn to those who are self-assured and have a clear sense of direction. They are more willing to support you and help you achieve your goals. So how can you start believing in yourself? It starts with changing your mindset and challenging your negative self-talk. Replace self-doubt with positive affirmations and focus on your strengths and accomplishments. Surround yourself with supportive and encouraging people who believe in you. Set realistic goals and break them down into smaller, manageable steps. Celebrate your achievements along the way, no matter how small they may seem. Building a track record of success will boost your self-confidence and reinforce your belief in yourself. Take risks and step out of your comfort zone. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity and use it to grow and improve. Remember that every successful person has faced failure at some point in their journey. Believing in yourself is not always easy, especially when faced with challenges and setbacks. But it is essential if you want to achieve your goals and live a fulfilling life. Remember that you are capable of more than you think, and with self-belief, anything is possible. So start believing in yourself and watch as your dreams become a reality. You care too much about what others think. Even if people do judge you, it only reflects who they are as a person, it doesn't reflect who you are. The truth is, even if you do end up trying to please some of these people, there will be another group that will find something else to complain about. Stop trying to please everyone, it's impossible. Instead, why not please the most important person in your life? You. You don't take care of your health. You care too much about what others think. It's a common problem that many people face. We all want to be liked and accepted by others, but when we become too focused on what others think of us, it can start to consume our lives and hold us back from being our true selves. The truth is, no matter what you do or how hard you try, there will always be someone who judges you. It's inevitable. But here's the thing, their judgment says more about them than it does about you. When someone judges you, it reflects their own insecurities, biases, and limitations. It has nothing to do with who you are as a person. So why waste your time and energy trying to please these people? Even if you do manage to please some of them, there will always be another group that finds something else to complain about. It's an endless cycle that you can never win. Instead, focus on pleasing the most important person in your life, yourself. You are the only person who truly knows who you are and what makes you happy. When you prioritize your own happiness and well-being, you become less reliant on the opinions of others. Start by getting to know yourself on a deeper level. What are your values, passions, and goals? What brings you joy and fulfillment? When you have a clear understanding of who you are, it becomes easier to make decisions and live authentically. Next, surround yourself with people who support and uplift you. Seek out friendships and relationships that are based on mutual respect and acceptance. Surrounding yourself with positive influences will help boost your self-esteem and remind you that you are worthy of love and acceptance. Remember that it's okay to have boundaries. You don't have to please everyone or be everything to everyone. It's important to prioritize your own needs and well-being. Learn to say no when necessary and don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Lastly, practice self-compassion. We all make mistakes and have flaws. It's part of being human. Instead of beating yourself up over perceived judgments or criticisms, treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Learn from your mistakes and use them as opportunities for growth. In conclusion, caring too much about what others think is a waste of time and energy. Focus on pleasing yourself and surround yourself with positive influences. Remember that judgments from others are a reflection of them, not you. Embrace who you are and live authentically. You deserve to be happy and accepted for who you are. You don't stand up for yourself. You don't stand up for yourself. If you can't fight for what you want, then don't cry when you don't get it. It's a harsh truth, but if you don't stand up for yourself, you will be taken advantage of by others and be crumpled under their feet. Being too nice is not always a good thing, especially if it kills your dreams in the process. Sometimes, we are afraid to assert ourselves because we fear being seen as impolite or selfish. We worry about what others will think of us if we demand what we want. But the reality is, if we don't speak up for ourselves, no one else will. We have to be our own advocates and fight for what we deserve. Standing up for yourself doesn't mean being rude or aggressive. It means being assertive, confident, and clear about your needs and boundaries. It means knowing your worth and not settling for less. It means having the courage to speak up and ask for what you want, even if it feels uncomfortable. When we don't stand up for ourselves, we allow others to dictate our lives and make decisions for us. We become passive bystanders, watching as our dreams slip away. We become victims of our own silence. But when we find the courage to stand up for ourselves, amazing things can happen. We start to take control of our lives and shape our own destinies. We open doors of opportunities that were once closed. We gain respect from others and earn their admiration for our strength and determination. Standing up for yourself is not always easy. It requires facing your fears and stepping out of your comfort zone. It means risking rejection or criticism. But the rewards far outweigh the risks. So, don't be a doormat. Don't let others walk all over you and take advantage of your kindness. Be assertive and demand what you want, especially if you deserve it. Don't be afraid to speak up and make your voice heard. Remember the words of Winston Churchill, "Courage is what it takes to stand up and speak. Courage is also what it takes to sit down and listen." Have the courage to stand up for yourself, but also be willing to listen and learn from others. Find the balance between assertiveness and humility. In the end, standing up for yourself is not just about getting what you want. It's about valuing yourself, your dreams, and your worth. It's about living a life of purpose and fulfillment. So, don't be afraid to fight for what you want. Stand up, speak up, and watch as your life transforms before your eyes. You put money ahead of relationships. Putting money ahead of relationships can have detrimental effects on both your personal and professional life. While financial success is important, it should not come at the expense of meaningful connections with others. Firstly, prioritizing money over relationships can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation. Human beings are social creatures, and we thrive on the support, love, and companionship of others. By neglecting relationships in favor of financial gain, you risk alienating yourself from the people who could bring joy and fulfillment to your life. No amount of money can replace the emotional support and happiness that come from nurturing meaningful connections with family, friends, and romantic partners. Furthermore, relationships are essential for personal growth and development. Interacting with others allows us to learn from different perspectives, gain new insights, and expand our horizons. By focusing solely on financial achievements, you miss out on the opportunity to engage in meaningful conversations, share experiences, and develop a deeper understanding of the world around you. Relationships provide the emotional and intellectual stimulation necessary for personal growth and self-discovery. In addition, neglecting relationships can negatively impact your professional life. Success in any career often relies on effective communication, teamwork, and collaboration. Building strong relationships with colleagues, mentors, and clients is crucial for career advancement and job satisfaction. By prioritizing money over relationships, you may find it difficult to establish trust and rapport with others, hindering your professional growth and limiting your potential for success. Moreover, relationships provide a support system during challenging times. Life is full of ups and downs, and having a network of supportive individuals can make all the difference in how we navigate through difficult situations. Whether it's dealing with a career setback, a personal loss, or a health issue, having strong relationships can provide emotional support, guidance, and encouragement. Money alone cannot provide the same level of comfort and reassurance during tough times. Lastly, relationships bring joy and happiness to our lives. While financial success can provide temporary pleasure, true happiness often stems from meaningful connections and experiences. Sharing life's milestones, celebrating achievements, and creating memories with loved ones are the moments that truly enrich our lives. Money may provide temporary satisfaction, but it cannot replace the long-lasting joy that comes from nurturing and cherishing relationships. In conclusion, while financial success is important, it should not be prioritized above relationships. Neglecting relationships in pursuit of money can lead to feelings of loneliness, hinder personal growth, impact professional success, and deprive us of the support and happiness that comes from meaningful connections. Striking a balance between financial success and nurturing relationships is essential for a fulfilling and well-rounded life. Conclusion. There are many aspects and different meanings to success. Figure out what success looks like for you and then take the necessary actions to go after what you want. If you reevaluate your life and you see some of these signs, figure out how to improve on them and eventually eliminate them.